This is Maria from Crochet A to Z, and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please push that subscribe button. And if you have, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for everyone for being here. And today I want to show you part 2 of the crochet messy bun / ponytail hat. The one that has the opening on the top so that your ponytail and messy bun can come out. So I just want to show you how we finish this off once we get to the end. And you can also add a little tag that says homemade, or if you want to get one with your name on it. I just want to show you that as well. So let's get started and let's finish this messy bun hat. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to count the rows that I have here, and that's completely up to you as the depth of the hat that you want. And like I had said before, if you want to make this a little longer, you can, the brim. If you want to make it long enough so that you can flip it over, you can do that. You can go ×2 what you did with the first half if you want to do that. But I have, and you can count these stitches. I want to show you this too. You can count the stitches, or should I say you can count the rows by counting these little bumps. So this is row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, row 6, row 7, row 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. But that's totally up to you, is what you think is comfortable for you or whoever you're making it for, or if you want to make one size fits all, it's up to you. So after we're done with that row, now we're going to finish this off. And what we're going to do is, as always, we're going to chain 1, and that chain 1 counts as nothing. So then this is going to be a decrease row. So I want to explain what's going to happen with this, because every section has 3 half double crochets to it. These 3 stitches become 2. These 3 stitches become 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into the first stitch where that chain 1 is, go in, pull up a loop, go into the next one, go in, pull up a loop. You have 4 on your hook. You're going to yarn over and go through all 4. That makes 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, you're going to make 1 half double crochet. So you went from 3 to 2 stitches. The other thing that you did is you didn't go in the back bump or in the back loop, because you already did that here. So now in the next stitch, you have to go in the back loop. So we're going to put 2 together, go in, pull up a loop, go in the next one, pull up a loop, yarn over. You have 4 on your hook, and you're going to go all through, and you have another half double crochet. You did 2 together. In this next one, you're going to go in the back loop, and you're going to do 1 half double crochet. So again, you went from having 3 half double crochets, now you just have 2. You went regular half double crochets in this. In this one, you went back bump only. In the next one, or should I say back loop only. In this next one, you're going to do a regular half double crochet. You're going to do 2 together, 1 and 2, and that's 1 half double crochet. In the next stitch, 1. And you're going to do this all the way around until you get to the end. So I'll meet you at the end. Now I'm at the end almost, and I have 3 left, sets left. 3 go down to 2 stitches. So this doesn't have a back bump. This does. I'm going to work in the back loop. So 1 here, and I'm going to make 1 half double crochet, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch, and then in the very top, not the chain 2, but chain 1, I'm sorry, the very top of this first half double crochet of this row, you're going to make a slip stitch. And then you're going to chain 1, and you're going to start again. So now this is where you're going to do, this is not going to be a decrease row. This is number 2. There's no decrease in this row. Do you chain 1, you're going to go into the same spot and do 2 half double crochets. You're going to go, because this needs to go in the back loop to make your half double crochet, because you want to make your ridge. So you're going to go back here and you're going to make your ridge, and then you're going to go in the next stitch in the back ridge or the back loop and make 2 half double crochets, and you're making that little ridge. So in the next 2, you have the ridge here, so you're going to make 2 regular half double crochets, 1 and 2. In the next one, you're going to make back loop half double crochets. So you're going to go in the back loop, make 1, and in the back loop of the next stitch, and go around. I want to tell you that the first one you may do, you may find a little difficult going into that back loop, but it'll be fine. So now you have 2 there, and like I said, this is not a decrease row, so you're just going to keep making 2 half double crochets in every spot that has the 2 stitches. The only thing you're going to be looking for is whether you're going to have a ridge there, so whether you're going to go in the back loop or whether you're just going to make a half double crochet. Because this is a ridge right here, we're going to make regular half double crochets here. So I'm going to make a half double crochet here and a half double crochet here. And you're going to repeat that all the way around until you get to the end. So meet me almost at the end and just repeat 2 half double crochets with and without a ridge all the way around. We're at the end and we have 2 half double crochets left. And we're going to just like we did before, but we're going to do regular half double crochets because we have a ridge below there. So it's 2. And then in this very first half double crochet of this row, we're just going to put a slip stitch to join. And now we're going to chain 1 as we usually do. That chain 1 counts as nothing. So now we're going to the next row. We're going to the next row and we're going to do a decrease because we didn't do a decrease in row 3. So in row 4, we're going to do our next decrease. So what we're going to do together. So we're going to go in, pull up a loop, go in the next one, pull up a loop, and you're going to notice there's a ridge there, so we're not going to do a ridge, we're not going to go in the back loop, we're just going to do a regular half double crochet. And that's for that one. In the next 2 stitches, we're going to do a half double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet in the back loop, and then we're going to do a half double crochet. So we decrease from 2 stitches, so we go to 1 stitch from 2. Pull up a loop and you got 1. So now we're going to go into the next one, the set of 2, and we're going to do 2 together, but we're going to do regular half double crochets because we have a ridge here. Now we're going to go into the next 2, and we're going to go in the back loop and do 2, 1 and 2, 2 together. So we're going to do 2 half double crochets into 1. And we're going to do this all the way around. So 2 stitches become 1. 2 stitches become 1. So here's 1, and it has the ridge, so we're going to do a regular half double crochet. We're going to yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, go into the next spot where the other stitch is, pull up a loop, yarn over. You're going to go through all 4 loops, and you just made another half double crochet, 1 half double crochet. So you go from the decreases from 2 stitches to 1. Meet me almost at the end. Okay, we're at the end. We went from 2 half double crochets to 1 all the way around. Double crochet, 2 together, so that we end up with 1 half double crochet. That's what you're going to end up in this stitch. And then at the very end, you have your chain 1, but we don't care about that. We're going to go in the top of that half double crochet, the first one that we made in this round, and we're going to do a slip stitch. And this concludes this top of this hat. So once you're done with that, you can leave yourself a nice enough tail, a long enough tail, because then what you want to do is you want to weave that in. So you're going to cut it, and then you're going to bring that right through. And then what you want to do is you want to get your needle, and you want to weave some of this through the inside of the hat. So I'm going to go in here and weave it right through. And I'll just go in a little more. And then what I'll do is I'll cut that excess. And this is finished hat. And there's your opening for the bun or the ponytail, whatever it is that you want to put. So this is the finished hat, and it is the crochet messy bun / ponytail beanie hat, and it's in 2 different colors. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of the crochet messy bun ponytail hat. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great evening. Love you all. Bye-bye.